Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox fan coming to you from Al Red Sox fan YouTube station with the second game of our doubleheader using Action PC Baseball, and this game is from the best of the franchise teams of the 1970s random games, and I've chosen a game between the 1978 Milwaukee Brewers and the 1977 New York Yankees. On the mound for the Brewers is Lary Sorensen, and in 1978, Sorensen went 18 wins, 12 losses, 1 save, earned run average of 3.21. He'll be facing off against Don Gullett, former Red, in 1977 for the New York Yankees with 14 wins, 4 losses, earned run average 3.58. The game is being played at Yankee Stadium. Let's go to the lineups and get the game on the way. Leading off for the 1978 Milwaukee Brewers, Cecil Cooper playing first base, batting second, playing second base, Don Money batting third, left fielder Lary Heisel batting fourth, the third baseman Sal Bando batting fifth, Stormin Gorman Thomas playing center field, batting sixth, Sisto Lascano playing right field, batting seventh, doing the catching Charlie Moore, batting eighth, the designated hitter, Jim Wofford, and batting ninth, playing shortstop because Robin Young is hurt, Paul Mullen. And the pitcher is Lary Sorensen. For the hometown New York Yankees of 1977, Mickey Rivers leading off, playing center field. Sweet Lou Piniella batting second, the designated hitter batting third. Mr. October, the straw that stirred the drink, Reggie Jackson in right field. Batting fourth, the captain Thurman Munson batting fifth. First baseman Chris Chambliss batting sixth, the third baseman Greg Nettles batting seventh, the second baseman Lee Randolph batting eighth, the left fielder Roy White batting ninth, the shortstop Fred Stanley. So here we go. Cecil Cooper comes to the plate. Cooper in this replay of random games, whether I play them or the computer sims them, is batting 600, no home runs, 1 RBI in actuality, 312 and 78, 13 homers and 54 runs driven in. Left-handed batter to face the left-handed throwing Sorensen. Munson is excellent behind the plate for the Yankees. Nettles outstanding at third. Chambliss excellent at first, so the corners are solid. Fred Stanley at short's average, and Willie Randolph 7 out of 10 range, very good at second. In the outfield, Roy White 8 out of 10 range, 4 arm, 3 out of 10. In center again, Mickey Rivers can track the ball down, 8 out of 10 range, 4 arm. Reggie Jackson, the best arm in the outfield, 7 out of 10 arm, 6 out of 10 range. So here we go. Cooper's in the batter's box. Here's the pitch by Gullett. And that's a single to left field. Cooper goes the other way to start off the ball game. The computer will be playing as the Yankees. I will be managing the Milwaukee Brewers. So Don Money steps to the plate, 400 so far. Only 1 game's been played. Actuality, 293, 14 homers, 54 runs batted in. 10 out of 10 bunter, 5 out of 10 hit and run. He's going to lay down the sacrifice bunt. Here's the pitch by Gullett. Money drops a good one down. He only plays the first. Randolph covers on the wheel play, 1 down. And Cooper advances to second base. He's in scoring position with 1 out for Lary Heisel. Heisel 290, 34 home runs, 115 runs driven in. Again, batting 333 early in this replay. They'll be swinging away. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch by Gullett. Heisel singles into left field. White has a very poor arm. Cooper has a 73% chance of scoring. We shall send him. And we will hold Heisel at first. Here's a throw to the plate, and Cooper slides in safely. The Brewers take a 1-0 lead. Yankees beat Milwaukee in Game 1 of the series in a slugfest. So with one out, Heisel at first with the RBI single. Here comes Sal Bando. Bando 285, 17 home runs and 78 runs driven in, the former Oakland Athletic. 250 so far in this retro replay. Gullett looks to first. Now in at Munson. Here's the pitch to Bando. And Bando strikes out. Swing and a miss, 2 down. Yankee fans love it. They're already trailing by 1 and they don't want any more runs this inning. Here comes Storm and Corbin Thomas. Thomas, 246, 32 home runs, 86 RBIs in 1978. 2 outs. Heisel at first. Champas holding him on. Heisel will be off on contact. Munson goes through the sides. Gullett nods his head. Here's the pitch to Thomas. And that is a hard line drive to White and left side retired. Milwaukee gets on the board. RBI single for Heisel. Cooper scores. We go to the bottom of the first. 1-0 Brewers. Due up for the Yankees. Rivers, Pinella, and Jackson. Nick the Quick. Batted 326 in 1977. 12 home runs, 69 runs driven in. Excellent bunter, 8 out of 10. Charlie Moore behind the plate, average defense with above average arm. Sal Bando above average at third. Molitor average at short. Money above average at second. Cooper excellent at first. In left field, Lary Heisel 6 out of 10 range, 4 arm. Corbin Thomas 7 out of 10 range, 4 arm. The best outfielder is the right fielder. Lascano 9 out of 10 range, 8 out of 10 arm. Corners will move in to protect against the bunt head. So Bando in at third, Cooper in at first. Here's the pitch to Mickey Rivers. Ground ball to Molitor at short. It's been Lary Sorensen on the mound for the Brewers. 18 wins, 12 losses, 1 save, 3.21 earned run average in 1978. Here comes Lou Pinella. Sweet Lou. 77, 330, 12 home runs, 45 runs driven in. Righty-righty matchup. Charlie Moore flashes the side. Sorensen's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Pinella. Ground ball to Molitor, over to Cooper, 2 down. Yankees playing Pepper with Paul Molitor at short. Here comes Reggie Jackson. Jackson went 0 for 4 in the first game. In 1977, his first season with the Yankees, 286, 32 home runs, 110 runs batted in. He was the straw that stirred the drink. Sorensen looks in at Moore, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Jackson. Ground ball to Money, who goes to Cooper. Side retired. We go to the top of the second, 1-0 Milwaukee. Due up for the Brewers, Lascano, Moore, and Wolford. Lascano 400 in the replay, 2 RBIs. In 1978, 292, 15 home runs, 61 runs driven in. Munson goes through the sides. Gullett nods his head. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Sisto Lascano. And that's a single up the middle. Hard hit ground ball. So a leadoff single for Lascano. 5 out of 10 base running ability held out by Champas. Here comes Charlie Moore. Moore batting 500. 269 at 78. 5 home runs, 31 runs driven in. On deck is Wolford. After him, Molitor. He batted 254 off left-handed pitching in 1978. 7 out of 10 hit and run, 7 out of 10 bunting ability. He'll lay down the sacrifice bunt. Here's the pitch by Gullett. It's a good one. And Chambliss makes a quick play and turns and fires, just beating Moore at first. Randolph covers once again on the field play. But once again, the Brewers sacrifice the runner into scoring position. Loscano's now at second with one out. Here comes Jim Wolford, designated hitter. 0 for 1 so far. In actuality, in limited playing time, 118 at-bats and 78, 297. 1 home run, 19 runs driven in. He batted .298 off left-handed pitching. Gullett throws strikes. He struck out 116 and 77 for the Yankees. Windup and the pitch by Gullett. And Wolford doubles. No, it's a triple to left. Wolford never stopped hustling, and he slides in safely. And the ball down the corner, rounds around. White couldn't get to it in time, and he is at third base. A one-out RBI triple. It's now 2-0 Milwaukee. Here comes Paul Molitor. Chance to extend the Brewers' lead. Batting .200. In actuality, in 78, Molitor. .273, 6 home runs, 45 runs driven in. He's looking to drive the ball deep. Wolford has good speed, 7 out of 10 base running ability. Weak arms in left and center. Strong arm in right, Reggie Jackson. Gullett now trailing 2-0. Back up on the hill, toes the rubber, looks in at Munson. Here's the pitch to Molitor. And that is a line out to Chris Chambliss, and quickly getting back to the third base is Wolford. Chambliss just saved a run there. Rob Molitor with a double down the line. 2 outs, top of the order. Cecil Cooper. He singled his first time up. He has an RBI opportunity here. Left-handed batter against the left-handed Gullett. He digs it. Gullett's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Cooper. And Cooper singles up the middle. Wolford scores from third. 3-0 Milwaukee. As the Brew Crew has jumped on the Yankees here in the Bronx quite quickly. So 2 outs, 3-0. Top of the second. Cooper at first being held on by Chambliss. Here comes Don Money. He had a sacrifice bunt in the first. He'll be swinging away. Gullett rubs up the baseball. He's ready. Here's the pitch to Money. It's a fly ball to left center field. Mickey Rivers makes the catch. The side retire. But the Brewers put 2 more on the board. We go to the bottom of the second. Milwaukee 3, New York 0. 2 up for the Yankees. Munson, Chambliss, and Nettles to face Lary Sorensen. Munson batting 1,000. 1 home run and 2 RBIs. He was 4 for 4 in Game 1. In actuality, in 1977, 308, 18 home runs, 100 runs driven in for the captain. Sorensen gets the sign from Moore. The windup and the pitch to Munson. Ground ball to Molitor, over to Cooper. Molitor's been very busy at shortstop. 1 down. Comes Chris Chambliss. Chambliss 250, no home runs, 1 RBI. 77, 287, 17 round trippers with 90 runs driven in. Righty-lefty matchup. Chambliss batted .317 off right-handed pitching. 77. Sorensen takes that deep breath. Looks in at Moore. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. That's a fly ball deep and gone to right center. Chris Chambliss crushed that pitch. The Yankees are on the board 3-1. As he turned on that fastball. That went 411 feet to right center, excuse me, I think I said left center. I apologize. So 3-1, 1 down. Here comes Greg Nettles, another dangerous power hitter. He has an RBI, but he's 0 for 4 so far in the season. Batted .255 and 77, 37 home runs, 107 runs driven in. 258 off right-handed pitching. On deck, Willie Randolph. Sorensen will apply the pitch around. Here's the pitch to Nettles. That ball goes Loscano in right. Out number 2. Sounded better off the bat. Just was a normal fly out. So 2 outs, no one on. 3-1 Brewers. Here comes Willie Randolph, batting .400. 2 for 5 so far. Batting .274. 4 home runs, 40 runs driven in 77. 2 outs, bases empty. Sorensen's ready to work. Here's the pitch to Randolph. Ground ball to Cooper. He takes it to the bag himself. Side retire. The Yankees do get on the board. Thanks to the Chambliss home run. We go to the top of the third, 3-1. Milwaukee. 2 up for the Brewers. Heisel, Bando, and Thomas. Lary Heisel 1 for 1 today. Single knocking into Cooper in the first. Gullett gets the sign. He rocks and fires. Heisel works a walk, very patient. Excellent eye in the 3-2 count. So leadoff walk for Heisel, 6 out of 10 base running. Chambliss holding him on. Here comes Sal Bando. Bando's 0 for 1. Struck out in the first. Gullett looks towards Chambliss, holding Heisel on. Now in at once, and here's the pitch to Bando. But he throws over. Heisel back. Again, Heisel looks to first. Now in at once. Pitch to Bando. Shallow fly ball to right center field. Rivers tracks it down. 1 away, retreating back to first is Heisel. 1 out, 1 on, and here comes Gorman Thomas. He's 0 for 1. He lined to left in the first inning. Thomas had 32 home runs in 78. The windup and the pitch by Don Gullett. And he strikes out. Thomas couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball on the 0-2 count. So there's 2 outs, 1 on, and Sisto Lescano comes to plate. 1 for 1, he singled in the second. Heisel will be off on contact. Munson flashes the fingers. Gullett nods his head, chin down, the windup, the pitch to Lescano. And he strikes him out. Side retire. We go to the bottom of the third, 3-1. Milwaukee due up for New York. White, Stanley, and Rivers. Ray White, 250. No homers, no RBIs. In actuality, 77, 268. 14 home runs, 52 runs driven in. Excellent bunter, 7 out of 10. Milwaukee will move their corners in. Bando in at third, Cooper in at first. Sorensen's ready to work. Here's the pitch to White. Ground ball to Bando, fires to Cooper. Out number 1. Excellent reaction by Sal Bando. He's playing in on the hard hit ground ball. Here comes the number 9 batter, playing short today. He hits right-handers better than Bucky Dent. Fred Stanley. First appearance in the series. And 77, 261. In limited at-bats of 46. 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Sorensen gets the sign for more. Here's the pitch to Fred Stanley. And that's a deep fly ball to center. Thomas is there and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down, top of the order. Mickey Rivers, he's 0 for 1. Milwaukee once again will bring their corners in. Bando in at third, Cooper in at first. Rivers grounded to short in the first inning. Sorensen looks towards more. Here's the pitch to Rivers. Ground ball to Molitor, out number 2. Out number 3, excuse me. We go to the top of the fourth, 3-1 Milwaukee. So Mickey Rivers is grounded out twice to Molitor. 2 up for the Brew crew. Moore, Wolford, and Molitor. Charlie Moore, Milwaukee catcher. Had a sacrifice bunt in the second inning. Helped lead to a Brewers run. Steps to the right-hander's batter's box. He's ready. Here's the pitch by Gullett. Moore swings, grounds to Nettles for out number 1. Strong throw, Wolford steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He tripled, knocking in Lascano. Gave the Brewers a 2-0 lead. They tack another one on to make it 3-0. The Yankees got one back on the Chambliss homer. It's now 3-1. Munson pounds the mitt, sets the target. Here is the pitch by Don Gullett. Wolford swings back to Gullett over to Chambliss, 2 down. Here comes the shortstop, Bob Molitor. He has been a busy beaver at short, fielding everything cleanly and firing to first. He's 0 for 1 today, 9 out of 10 bunter. He's going to attempt a bunt base hit here. Here's the pitch by Gullett. Molitor puts one down. It's going to be a good one. A bunt base hit by Paul Molitor. He caught the Yankee infield napping. So Molitor's on with 2 outs. Top of the order for Cecil. Cooper is 2 for 2. Coop singled in the first and singled in the second. Scored on the Wolford triple. 3-1 Brewers, 2 outs, runner at first. Chambliss holding Molitor on. Here's the pitch to Cooper. And he strikes out, side retired. Gullett gets the 3rd out in the strikeout. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Milwaukee 3, New York 1. Due up for the 1977 Yankees. Piniella, Jackson, and Munson to face Lary Sorensen. Sorensen's only given up 1 hit. It was the home run to Chambliss. Back in the bottom of the 2nd. Lou Piniella's 0 for 1. Grounded to short in the 1st. Here's the pitch by Sorensen. Fouled back. It counts now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sorensen asks for a new ball. He gets it. Rubs it up. He's ready. Steps on the mound. Looks in at Moore. He delivers to Piniella. Fly ball to Thomas in left center. He makes the running catch. 1 down. Reggie Jackson comes to the plate. Mr. October, 0 for 1. Grounded to second. 1st inning. 1 swing of the bat. Pull the Yankees to within 1. Jackson awaits the Sorensen pitch, and here it is. Jackson swings. That ball is deep, but Lascano is there in right field and makes the catch at the track. Jackson just missed that one. So it's 2 outs, no one on. Here comes the captain, the catcher, Thurman Munson. Munson's 0 for 1. Grounded to short. Sorensen looking for the 1-2-3 inning here. He rocks and fires. Munson swings. It's a pop-up. Money calls for it behind the second base bag. Makes the catch. Side retired. We go to the top of the 5th. 3-1 Milwaukee. 2 up for the Brew Crew of 1978. Money, Heisel, and Bando. Don Money 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt in the 1st. Has flown out to left center in the 2nd. Lefty-righty matchup for Money. Money hit left-handers at a 348 clip in 78. Gullett's ready. Here's the pitch. Money swings, grounds to Nettles, who fires to Chambliss, and he can't make the play. And it gets away from Chambliss. The error will go on Nettles, and Don Money will go to second. So he's in scoring position with no outs, and here's Lary Heisel, 1 for 1. Singled in the 1st, knocking in Cooper, and walked in the 3rd. Another RBI opportunity here for Lary Heisel. Heisel had 115 RBIs in 78. Money takes a lead off second. Here's the pitch to Heisel. Ground ball to Randolph on the right side. Throws to Chambliss. Out number 1. But Money advances to 3rd, so Heisel advances him with under 2 outs. And now a fly ball or a ground ball to short for a second could score. Here comes a former Oakland Athletic, 3-time World Series champion Sal Bando. 3rd baseman now for the Brewers. It's 0 for 2. He has struck out and flown out. He digs it. Money 90 feet away from scoring. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch. Bando walks. So runners are in the corners now with 1 out. And here comes Storman, Gorman, Thomas. He's 0 for 2. Lined out and struck out. Gullett up to 81 pitches, good for 130. 3-1 Brewers, 1 out. Top of the 5th. Gullett looks to first, now to third. Gets the sign from Munson. Here's the pitch to Thomas. And Thomas walks, back-to-back walks, in an error to lead off the inning. Bases are loaded. With 1 out, no place to put Sisto Lescano. He's 1 for 2. Single in the second, strikeout in the third. Yankees looking for a double play ball. They pitch the middle with Stanley and Randolph. Lescano digs in, looking for a pitch he can grip and rip. Gullett, the lefty, is ready. He rocks and delivers. Lescano singles. 1 run scores. Bando has a 76% chance of running on Roy White, who has a 3 out of 10 arm. He's charged the ball. It's in left center. Bando's a 5 out of 10. We're going to send him. And we're going to hold Thomas at second. Here's a throw to the plate, and Bando slides in safely. Milwaukee puts 2 on the board here. It's now 5-1 Crew. Don Gullett is being roughed up, hurt, and he's on the ropes ready to get knocked out here in the Bronx. Here comes Charlie Moore. Moore 0 for 1. He had a sacrifice bunt in the second, which led to a run. And he grounded out in the 4th. RBI opportunity. Thomas at second in scoring position. Lescano at first. Here's the pitch to Moore. That ball goes to left center field. Rivers makes the catch for out number 2. Thomas retreats back to second base. So 2 outs, 2 on, 5-1 Milwaukee. Here comes the number 8 batter, designated hitter Jim Wolford. He's 1 for 2. He tripled in the second, knocking in Lescano and grounded back to the pitcher in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the pitch. Wolford swings and he singles to right field. Another run scores. Lescano goes first to third. Runners on the corners. Thanks to the RBI 2-out single by Wolford, it's now 6-1 Brewers. Gullett is being battered from pillar to post, and here comes Paul Molitor, number 9 batter, playing shortstop. Robin Yount is not available. So Molitor played short, Money's at second. Lined out in the second, had a bunt single in the 4th. 2 outs, 2 on, runners on the corner. Here's the pitch by Gullett. Molitor swings, and that's a single to right, and another run scores. Wolford goes first to third. It's now 7-1. Milwaukee's broken this game wide open. And here comes the top of the order. Cecil Cooper's 2 for 3. How long will the Yankees stick with Gullett? He's thrown 101 pitches. The game is out of hand, but the Yankees have a pretty good hitting lineup. The first game between these two was a slugfest that I played offline. Cooper has an RBI opportunity, 2 for 3. Single in the first. Single in the second. Knocked in Wolford and struck out in the 4th. Cooper's ready. Here's the pitch. Cooper swings and he singles to right field. Another run scores, and again, first and third. It's now 8-1. Wow. Gullett is on the verge of being TKO'd here. Here comes Don Money. Money's 0 for 2. Sacrifice bunt in the first. Leading to a run, fly to left center in the second. And to start off this inning, he reached on a throwing error by Nettles. So he gets his second at bat here in the top of the 5th. Money doesn't want to make 2 outs in the inning. Munson goes through the signs. Munson very angry behind the plate. Sets the target. Here's the pitch by Gullett. Money swings and misses. And a 5 spot on the board here in the top of the 5th, and now leads the 77 New York Yankees 8-1. Ouch. The Yankees have a powerful lineup though. It's not over till it's over. The very famous New York Yankees said that. Yogi Berra. Alright, so Sorensen's back out on the mound, 51 pitches. He'll face Chambliss, Nettles, and Randolph. Chambliss 1 for 1. He has the only hit off Sorensen. It was a home run back at the bottom of the 2nd. Since then, the floodgates have come off. It's an 8-1 lead for the Brew Crew. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. Ground ball to Money, over to Cooper, 1 down. Nettles steps to plate, he's 0 for 1. Sorensen working quickly. 4 sets the target. Sorensen delivers. Nettles swings. Ground ball past Money. Going to foul. So a 1-out single. Cooper holding Nettles on. Here comes Willie Randolph. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out in the 1st. In the 2nd, excuse me. Molitor and Money will try to turn 2. Sorensen looks to 1st, now in at more. Here's the pitch to Willie Randolph. Ground ball to Money, over to Molitor, they can only get 4. So there's 2 down. Randolph reaches on the fielder's choice. 7 out of 10 base running ability. I don't think he's going anywhere down 7 runs. Cooper holding him on. Here comes Roy White. 0 for 1. Windup and the pitch to White. Fouled back. It looked like Randolph was going there. Could have been a hit and run. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on White. Sorensen throws to 1st. Randolph is back. Sorensen looks to 1st. Now in at more. 4 sets the target. Sorensen delivers to White. And White strikes out swinging. Through 5. We go to the top of the 6th. 8-1. Milwaukee. 2 up for the 1978 Brewers. Heisel, Bando, and Thomas as they are shellacking the 77 Yankees here in the Bronx. Heisel 1 for 2. Single in the 1st, knocking in Cooper, walked in the 3rd, ground out in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the pitch by Gullett. And to strike him out, drop 3rd strike, throw to 1st to complete the strikeout, 1 down. So it looks like Gullett's going to take one for the team here. He's up to 115 pitches. He's good for 130. Bando steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Bando. Ground ball to Stanley over the Chambliss. So Bando grounds out to short. 2 outs, no one on, and here comes Gorman Thomas. He's 0 for 2. He has lined out, struck out, and walked his last time up. He awaits the Gullett offering, and here it is. Thomas swings and misses. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 8-1 Milwaukee. 2 up for the 77 Yankees. Stanley, Mickey Rivers, and Lou Piniella. Fred Stanley 0 for 1. Sorensen back out on the mound. Wants to keep that quick rhythm. Here's the pitch. Stanley swings. Ball back to Sorensen. 1 down. Again, fans trying to get themselves revved up along with their team here in the Bronx. Mickey Rivers 0 for 2. We've been bringing our corners in, but we're not going to do that now. Sorensen's ready. Here's the pitch to Mick the Quick. And he does put down the bunt, and the throw to 1st is in time. Nice play by Bando, who was playing in his normal position. Put a heck of a charge on that bunt. Barehanded and fired a strike to Don Money, who was covering 1st on the wheel play. So 2 down, no one on. Here comes Sweet Lou Piniella. He's 0 for 2. Sorensen looks in, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Piniella, and he strikes him out. And after 6 innings complete, the Milwaukee Brewers 8, the New York Yankees 1. 2 up for the 1978 Brewers, Lascano, Moore, and Wolford. Lascano's 2 for 3. Single in the 2nd, struck out in the 3rd. single in the 5th. And that knocked in Bando and Thomas. So he has 2 RBIs. Gullett up to 122 pitches. He has been hammered. He's in there to take the beating and try to complete this game, I guess. Here's the pitch to Lascano. And Lascano works a walk. So he's on. Chambliss holding Lascano on at first. And here comes Charlie Moore. The catcher for Milwaukee is 0 for 2. He had a sacrifice bunt in the 2nd, leading to a run. And he has grounded out and flown out. They're going to play hit and run. 7 out of 10 hit and run capability for Charlie Moore. Here's the pitch. Moore swings, and the throw down. Lascano is safe. So the swing and the miss. But Lascano beats the Munson throw. He's in scoring position with no outs now. On deck is Wolford. Moore with an RBI opportunity. Munson very agitated behind the plate. Tremendous competitor. His counterpart at bat, Charlie Moore, awaits the Gullett offering, and here it is. Moore swings, grounds it back to Gullett, fires to Chambliss for out number 1. Holding at second is Lascano. And here comes Jim Wolford, 2 for 3. Wolford tripled in the 2nd, knocking in Lascano. Grounded out in the 4th and singled in the 5th. Scoring Lascano again. He has 2 RBIs. Chance for number 3. He can knock Lascano in for a 3rd time. He's at 2nd, 1 down. Here's the pitch by Gullett. Wolford swings, grounds to Chambliss, who takes it to the first base bag himself. Out number 2. Lascano advances to 3rd. With 2 outs, here comes Paul Molitor, who's 2 for 3. Don Gullett's at 133 pitches. He is in the red. Molitor lined out, then had a bunt single, and then a standard single in the 5th. He knocked in Lascano, who's at 3rd, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Gullett, and that was a fly ball to left center field. Nicky Rivers makes the catch. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 8-1 Milwaukee. Due up for the 1977 Yankees, Jackson, Munson, and Chambliss. Lary Sorensen back out on the mound. He's been cruising through these games. He's only given up 2 hits. One of them the home run to Chambliss back in the bottom of the 2nd. Jackson's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to Mr. October. Ground ball to Cooper. He takes it to the bag himself. Out number 1. Thurman Munson, Yankee captain, catcher, 0 for 2. Sorensen hits the side from Moore. He sets and delivers to Munson. Single to right field. So a 1-out single by Thurman Munson, the Yankee captain. That's only the 3rd hit for the 77 Yankees. He's on first. Here comes Chambliss. He's been all the offense so far for the Yankees. He knocked in the only run on the solo home run back in the bottom of the 2nd. Milwaukee wants to turn 2 with Molitor and Money up the middle. Sorensen looks to first. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. Ground ball to Money, over to Molitor, on to Cooper. Double play ends the inning. We go to the top of the 8th. 8-1. The 1978 Brewers over the 1977 Yankees. And a new pitcher for the 77 Yankees, Dick Tidrow, making his first appearance in this season of all-time franchise teams of the 1970s. Random games choosing. In actuality, 11 wins, 4 losses, 5 saves, 3.16 earned run average. Face Cecil Cooper, Don Money, and Larry Heisen. Cooper 3 for 4. Here's the pitch by Tidrow. Cooper is now 4 for 5 as he singles up the middle. What a game the Cooper's having. So he's on first. The hit parade continues. Milwaukee now has 11 hits to go with their 8 runs. Here comes Don Money. He'd like to join the hit parade. He's 0 for 3. Chambliss holding Cooper on at first. Money digs in. Here's the pitch by Dick Tidrow. And Money grounds to Stanley. He's only plays the first base, and it's going to be an infield hit. Money beats it out. Stanley put the charge on it, threw to first, but not in time. So Don Money does get a hit. First and second, no outs. Here comes Lary Heisel, 1 for 3. Heisel singled in the first, knocking in Cooper. Then he walked, grounded out, and struck out. Heisel had 34 home runs in 78. He awaits the Dick Tidger offering, and here it is. Heisel swings, and that's a single to left. They're going to challenge Roy White's weak arm, 3 out of 10. Cooper has a 73% chance of scoring. We're sending it. And we're going to hold Money at second. Here's a throw to the plate, and Cooper slides in safely. Once again, he scores. It's now 9-1. Brewers. The Brew crew is tattooing the Bronx Bombers here at Yankee Stadium, the house that Ruth built. So no outs, 2 on, 9-1 Brewers. Here comes Sal Bando. He's 0 for 3. He'd like to join the hit parade. Munson is just incensed behind the plate. The beating that the team he captains is taking. Tidrow's ready. Here's the pitch to Bando. And Bando sends that ball to Rivers. He makes the catch. Out number 1. Bando flies out to center. The runners retreat back to the base. Money at second, Heisel at first. 1 down. Here comes Stormin Gorman Thomas. Thomas is 0 for 3. He wants to join the hit parade. Tidrow looking for the double play ball. He nods his head. The windup and the pitch. Thomas, swing and a miss. Gorman Thomas has struck out 3 times today. He has the hat trick that you do not want. So 2 outs, 2 on. Here comes Sisto Lescano, 2 for 3. Singled in the second, struck out in the third. Singled in the fifth, knocking in Bando and Thomas, and walked in the 7th. He has another RBI opportunity, chance to knock in run number 10, Don Money at second. Heisel at first. Runners will be off on contact with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Lescano. Lescano swings and misses, and that ends the top of the 8th. But the Brewers tack 1 more on. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 9-1 Milwaukee of 1978 over the 1977 Yankees. Drew up for New York. Nettles, Randolph, and White. Sorensen back out onto the mound. He has been very economical in his pitches, only 86. He's good for 125, looking for the complete game victory. Nettles 1 for 2. Here's the pitch to Greg. That ball goes deep and called to right field. The Yankees get on the board once again, and it's a home run, a solo shot to lead off the bottom of the 8th. It's now 9-2. Sorensen just throws the rosin bag to the mound, not happy with that. He's made 2 mistakes, and he's paid dearly for both solo shots. But he still has a 7-run lead. Here's Willie Randolph, the Yankees second baseman, 0 for 2. Sorensen wants to get back on the right track now. Charlie Moore flashes the sign. Sorensen nods his head. Here's the pitch to Willie. Ground, line out to Money. He takes it off the shoestrings for out number 1. Nice play by Don Money at second. So 1 out, no one on. Here comes Roy White, 0 for 2. Milwaukee will bring their corners in. Bando in at third, Cooper in at first. White, an excellent bunter. Here's the pitch by Sorensen. And that's a single to left center. So White's on. Yankee fans cheer the single. Yankees are now up to 5 hits, 2 runs. They still trail by 7. Here comes Fred Stanley. He's 0 for 2. Milwaukee looking to turn 2. Molitor and Money pinch the middle. Sorensen looks to first. White's a 7 out of 10 base runner. Cooper holding him on. Here's the pitch to Stanley. And he strikes Fred Stanley out for the 2nd out here in the bottom of the 8th. Big swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. So the top of the order. Mickey Rivers, Mick the Quicks, 0 for 3. Again, Cooper holding White on at first. Sorensen throws over. White is back. He had a dive back. That play was close. Sorensen looks to first. Now in at more. Here's the windup and the pitch to Mickey Rivers. And he strikes out Rivers. Side retired. We go to the top of the ninth. 9-2 Milwaukee. The 1978 Brewers are putting a shellacking and an extra coating on the 77 Yankees. So here's Charlie Moore. He's 0 for 3. Dick Tidrow back out on the mound for the Yankees. He's thrown 23 pitches. He delivers to Moore. Ground ball to Stanley over to Shambles. 1 down. Here in the top of the ninth. Stepping to the plate with 1 out, bases empty. Jim Wolford, he's 2 for 4. He has tripled, knocking in a run, grounded out, singled, knocking in a run, and then grounded out. He asks for time. It's granted. Something in his eye. Alright, he steps back in the batter's box. Munson flashes the signs. Tidrow's ready. Here's the pitch to Wolford. 1 out, no one on. And that is driven deep to right center field, and Jackson there to make the catch. 2 down. Stepping to the plate. Brewers shortstop Paul Molitor, he's 2 for 4. Looking for hit number 3. He's going to attempt a bunt hit once again. Here's the pitch by Tidrow. He puts it, no, it's fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Nine to 2 Milwaukee. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Again, Thurman Munson looks totally agitated behind the plate. An extremely intense competitor. Tidrow's ready. Here's the pitch to Molitor. Molitor swings and misses. Munson picks the ball up and throws to first. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The 1978 Milwaukee Brewers looking to even up their record at 1-1. They lost the first game of the series in a slugfest to the Yankees. Looking for revenge here. They're getting it so far. They're up 9-2. Sorensen's up to 103 pitches. He seems strong. He seems ready to go. He'll stay out there for the complete game victory. He's thrown 103. He's good for 125. Face in the bottom of the ninth. Pinella, Jackson, and Munson. Pinella's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch by Sorensen. Grounded to Molitor, over to Cooper. 1 down. 1 down. Sorensen 2 outs away from a complete game victory here. A thudding so far of the Yankees by the Brewers. Jackson steps to the plate. Reggie's 0 for 3. Sorensen looks to Moore. Nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Mr. October. Grounder to Cooper. He takes it to the first base bag himself. 2 down. 2 down. Milwaukee throws the ball around the infield. Back to Sorensen. And here comes the plate. The intense one. The captain. The catcher. Thurman Munson. 1 for 3. You know he doesn't want to make the last out. Sorensen takes that deep breath. Nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Munson. Ground ball and pass. Bando into left field. Thurman Munson gets his second hit of the game. He does not make the last out. You know he didn't want to make the last out. And Cooper will play behind him. No need to hold Munson on. That run means nothing. There's 2 outs. Runner at first. Yankees trailing by 7. As the Brewers are up 9-2 here in the bottom of the ninth. Chris Champas 1 for 3. He had a home run off Sorensen in the bottom of the second. Then Nettles hit a home run off Sorensen in the bottom of the 8th. That's been all the Yankees scoring for Brooks Bombers. Sorensen 1 out away from a complete game victory. He's ready. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. Pop up. Cooper calls for it at first. He makes the catch. The 1978 Milwaukee Brewers whitewashed the 77 Yankees 9-2 here in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium, the house that we built. Let's go to the box score. I'm thinking Lary Sorensen's player of the game. Sorensen gets the win, Gullett the loss, and Sorensen's the player of the game. Let's bring the box score up. It'll be up in a second. We'll go through it quickly. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the like button, share. If you want, subscribe. But most of all, come back and enjoy. And if you want next time, jump in the chat or leave comments later. Let's go to the pitching first. Lary Sorensen from Milwaukee, 9 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. He gave up 2 home runs, 1 to Chambliss, 1 to Nettles. No walks, struck out 4. He gets the win. He's 1-0. Milwaukee goes to 1-1. The Yankees fall to 1-1. For the Yankees, Gullett was hammered from pillar to post and was finally TKO'd after 7. Gave up 10 hits, 8 runs, 4 of them earned. The Yankees had a big error. Walked 4, struck out 7. He takes the loss. Dick Tidrow came in, pitched the final 2 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Struck out 3. Let's go to the batting. For Milwaukee, Cecil Cooper 4 for 5. 2 runs, 2 RBIs, 1 strikeout. Don Money 1 for 4, runs scored and a strikeout. Larry Heisel 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, a walk and a strikeout. Sal Bando 0 for 4, a run scored, a walk and a strikeout. Gorman Thomas 0 for 4, a run scored, a walk and 3 Ks. He had a hat trick, the one you don't want. Sisto Lescano 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Charlie Moore, the catcher, 0 for 4. Wolford, the DH, 2 for 5. 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, and he had a triple. And Molitor, 2 for 5, an RBI, and a strikeout. So, the Brewers put up 9 runs with only 1 extra base hit. I want to say we had 3 sacrifice bunts, and we hit the ball to the right side. We played a lot of small ball in reality, and they hit a lot of homers, but we played small ball to win it. They left 22 runners on base, and the team batting average in this lineup was .342. For the Yankees, who want to forget this game, but I doubt Billy Martin's going to let them forget it, as he's probably screaming at them right now in the clubhouse. Mickey Rivers 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Lou Piniella 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Reggie Jackson 0 for 4. Munson, the captain, 2 for 4. Chambliss 1 for 4. Runs scored, an RBI, a home run. Nettles 2 for 3. A run scored, an RBI, and a home run. Randolph 0 for 3. Roy White 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Fred Stanley, shortstop, 0 for 3 with a K. So in a tremendous, humiliating defeat for the 77 Yankees, who would win the World Series that year over the Dodgers, I want to say the Brewers finished 3rd in 78 behind the Red Sox and the Yankees. Of course, the Red Sox and Yankees played the one-game playoff, bleeping Bucky Dent. The Yankees would win in 78 also. So I want to say, I think Milwaukee finished 3rd that year. I have to look that up, but they had a very good record. So the Yankees, 32 at-bats, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 RBIs. They both were solo home runs, Nettles and Chambliss. No walks, struck out 4 times, and left 5 runners on base. The team batting average for the game of the players who played, in total, .261. Let's go to the recap. Milwaukee scored one run on 2 hits in the first. Heisel singled, scoring Cooper. 1-0 Milwaukee. In the second, Milwaukee scored 2 runs on 3 hits. Wolford tripled, scoring Lascano. 2-0. Cooper singled, scoring Wolford. 3-0. Bottom of the second, Yankees get on the board. Solo shot by Chris Chambliss. 3-1. They wouldn't score again until the bottom of the 8th. Milwaukee would score a lot more. In the 5th, they sent 10 batters to plate, scoring 5 runs on 4 hits, 2 walks, and an error. Lascano singled, scoring 2. Wolford singled, scoring Thomas. Molitor singled, scoring Lascano. Cooper singled, scoring Wolford. And after all that, the Yankees had an 8-1 lead. Then in the 8th, they tack another run on. 1 run on 3 hits. Heisel singled, scoring Cooper, made it 9-1. The Yankees would finish off the scoring for the game, a solo shot by Greg Nettles in the bottom of the 8th. For their second and last run, Milwaukee wins 9-2. Cecil Cooper 4 for 5, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Sisto Lascano 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Jim Wolford 2 for 5, a triple, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Greg Nettles 2 for 3 with a home run. Lary Sorensen got the complete game victory. Don Gullett took the loss. This is Al Red Sox fan saying thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you come back. And if you haven't subbed or liked and you want to, please do that. If you want, share. Check out the other channels in our community. You can see them on my page. You might find something you like. There's lots of good stuff there. You have Broke Black Man 94, one of my moderators, very nice person. Movie and TV reviews, Phil the Issues Guy, excellent channel, wonderful person. Movie and TV reviews, his gaming channel, Dirty Issues Gaming, with Joe Dirty Locks and Taka. You have Ron Juckett and his Retro Sports Network, as well as his District on Deck page and website with Ricky Keeler. They write about the Washington Nationals. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful stuff they do. JD, Johnny Giantsbane, Mosley Boxing, What's Blazing in Sports with T-Dub, 2 excellent boxing channels. Then you have Tabletop Baseball, ID Gesture, Retro Sports with those guys. ID Gesture, also some RPG stuff. Higher Ground Gaming, Retro Sports and RPG. Espo Strat Baseball Network. Stratomatic Delaware with Chris. He was in the game earlier in the chat. Baseball Demos. I'm forgetting somebody, and I apologize. BP4 Gaming. If you want Walking Dead stuff, excellent channel there. And just check out my page and see the related and featured. And check out their pages, and you might find some diamonds in the rough that you wouldn't consider. So it's Al Red Sox fan saying thank you very much. Till next time, health, happiness, and God bless.